Hello and welcome to Supaultraviolet, your premier place for all things astrology, spirituality, and whatever else I decide to talk about on this channel. But today, more importantly, we're talking about the full moon in Aries, which is happening on Sunday, the 13th. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. I hope that everything is wonderful and awesome for you. If you like it here and want to share more in the magical happenings of spirituality and all the good stuff that comes with it, stay tuned for more. So this Aries new full moon is going to be super important for us. The full moon marks chances for us to release blockages, release things that have been holding us back, and releasing things for the betterment of yourself, whether it's in your career, relationships, or what have you. And this is a really good time where we can kind of mark our progress and see our progress as we start to move on to our journeys and fulfill what we actually are trying to get done. So this is a really awesome and auspicious full moon. It's in Aries, so it's super fiery. It's all about being independent and moving forward and moving past everything that's been happening in our lives so that we can overcome and succeed in whatever we want to happen. So that's beautiful and that's awesome. So today I'm going to talk about what's happening in each of the signs' houses, and I'm also going to pull tarot. I have my handy dandy deck with me, Tarot Illuminati, where I'm going to pull some cards and help you get over or feel out the energy for this Aries full moon. It's going to help you out. Awesome. So for Aries and Aries rising, let me look at my handy dandy notes here. This is where you're going to be able to really figure out who you are. The full moon is going to be happening in your first house of your appearance and how you come off to other people. Your rising is how you show up in the world, and this is going to be a really good time for you to recreate how you show up in the world and how you want to be seen with your peers and everyone around you. So this is going to be really great. A card I have flying out of the freaking deck is the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So definitely this is a time with the Seven of Cups in reverse is you figuring out exactly what is going to make you happy, what are you going to go after, and really reconsidering the things that you have gone after that you thought made you happy. And with the Four of Swords, this is a time of you where you just feel really anxious, you're not getting a lot of rest. So my advice is to definitely get some rest during this full moon. It's in your sign, so you're definitely going to be really antsy about how you want to show yourself to the world and how you want to recreate who you are. All right, Taurus, how you feeling during this energy? It's going to be happening in your 12th house. Now your 12th house is all about your isolations, your own undoing, spirituality. So this is going to be a time where you're going to get a lot of downloads, Taurus. This is going to be a time where you're able to actually maybe take a break, take some rest, because you're going to be feeling a lot of the heightened energy and you wanting to release a lot of things that are going on in your life, whether it's things that you know that have been holding you back, things that you know that you have been attached to that maybe you should start to undo yourself from. And the tarot cards that I pulled for you are the Five of Cups and the Empress. So yeah, really releasing a lot of the sadness with the Five of Cups, of energy of relationships or things that didn't happen, that didn't work out quite planned. And the Empress, definitely around a lot of your female relationships, and maybe with a mother and maybe with a girlfriend or partner, but really working out a lot of the psychological drama that happens when you have in your feminine relationship. So that's definitely going to come up a lot for you, Taurus, around this time. Okay, for Gemini and Gemini rising, this is going to be a great time for Gemini and Gemini rising, because this is full moon is going to be happening in your 11th house. And your 11th house is all about your relationships, your friends, your groups, your organizations. So it's really going to be a highlight this weekend on you just going out and really having a good time, connecting with friends that you haven't connected with in a while, getting in touch with the communities that you haven't been in touch with in a while, and let them revigorate you, let them bring in new energy for you. And for Gemini, I have the Devil, making sure that we are staying in integrity when we go out into the world, when we go out into these relationships. All that glitters is not gold. And the Four of Wands in reverse. Just really a time of just like not getting too deep into the scene, into the partying, into the illusion, and like really doing the most with this Aries energy. Make sure you're still staying grounded, and make sure you're still able to balance out what is reality and what is just tempting you at these times right now. All right. Next is for Cancer and Cancer rising. This full moon is going to be happening in your 10th house of career, your 10th house of reputation. And this is really going to be a really good time to get into your intuition about like your ambitions, and really feel into like how you want to move forward when it comes to your career goals, when it comes to how you want people to see you and how you want to show up. It's definitely going to be a time to test your strength when it comes to situations that are happening in your life that have to do with your career. And for you, I have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Wands in reverse, meaning that this is a time for you to really take inventory of everything that you're doing, make time to modify. If there's things that you can take off of your plate because you're feeling overwhelmed, this is a really good time, because something is stealing your energy, something is stealing your time that maybe you shouldn't be putting that much energy and time in with the 7 of Swords in reverse. So really go over inventory and stock when it comes to like moving towards your goals. All right. Leo and Leo rising. This full moon in Aries is happening in your 9th house. And that's a beautiful house of travel, philosophy, higher knowledge. So this is a great time to plan a trip. This is a great time to meet up with any friends from foreign places that can give you new perspective, refreshing perspectives as far as it goes with any endeavor towards creating new structures and beliefs. It's time to open up your mind. So this is a great weekend to be able to really feel into the relationships that help you blossom and help you grow when it comes to like challenging your thoughts and beliefs. And for you, I have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. So really when it comes to relationships and making money and moving forward with creative projects, this is a great time to really reach out into those categories and really think about traveling and maybe able to work with people that's just outside of what you usually do. And with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, like in the future, this could be auspicious, this could be money for you, or definitely really think about how you're moving forward and how much effort you're choosing to add up some spice and add a little bit of shock and just a little bit of freshness and newness into your life this weekend. So just take a little trip. It might cost you some money. Awesome. So Virgo and Virgo rising. This is happening in your 8th house. Now, the 8th house is a house of like others people's resources, sex that you have with other people's privates, but definitely about shared resources and how you can create shared abundance with other people's resources, with other people's things, with other people's connections, and how you use those connections. So this is a great time for you to be able to take stock, I think, Virgo, about the resources that you have in your life. This is a good time to deal with any debts that you have, any insurances that you have. This is a really great time to move forward with that and really figure out how you can move forward with your goals through allowing other people to help you when you need the necessary help. So if you're struggling right now, this is a great time for you to be able to take the action with the Aries energy to help yourself, Virgo. Help yourself. And I have the Tower in reverse and the Emperor. Yeah, with the Tower in reverse, you're getting out of a hard time. You're figuring out how to really take action and stand in your power when it comes to making sure that you're like being able to support yourself and being able to, find the things that you need to be able to balance yourself. And with the Emperor card here, you're definitely stepping up and you're definitely meeting the challenges and doing what you need to do to make it work, Virgo. And you're going to be empowered definitely after this full moon on Sunday. Okay. Libra and Libra rising. This full moon is going to be happening in your 7th house, your opposite energy, and it's going to really highlight strongly your relationships. It's going to highlight about the needs and the giving and taking in your relationship. And maybe this is a good time to start a relationship. You might meet somebody during the full moon energy, and that might be awesome for you. Or you might really started to move forward into making yourself, out there, like putting yourself out there, because you haven't really been putting yourself out there like that, Libra. This is a great time to get started. And the tarot I have for you is the Hierophant and the World in reverse, meaning that this is a time where you felt like you were probably sheltered, and this moon is going to allow you to really be able to come out into the world, to be able to show who you are and connect with people. And you've the time that you've taken alone, like you've gained wisdom, Libra. Like you know what you want, you know how you connected to people, and I think people really value that, and you're going to feel like you're able to connect in a way and share that with the people around you during this full moon. So yay. Okay, Scorpio rising. This full moon is going to be happening in your 6th house. And your 6th house is all about your health. It's all about your daily work, your daily routine. So this is going to be a great time for you to revolutionize your health, even when it comes to taking on a new diet, or also being able to figure out your schedule, figure out new schedules that's going to be helpful for you moving for your goals and plans. This is a great time to get out and volunteer and figure out how you really create service to the people around you in the projects that you would like to support. And for you, I have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse. And basically the feeling and the vibe that I get of that is that you really have been working, and you really feel maybe like you're overworked, and you feel like you're like over wanting something but not getting the things that you feel like you have, and you have all of the tools, but for some reason the energy has not been moving forward for you. But this is really a slow process for you. Whatever processes that you're going through, Scorpio, it's going to take time. With the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to take effort, it's going to take energy, because this is going to be a really slow moving process for you. And it may be that the process that you're taking with the Princess of Pentacles are not working. So this is a great time for you to change up any old routines, to change up anything that's really stagnant for you, that makes you feel like you're not empowered, Scorpio. You can make decisions. All right. So the next sign I have is Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. And Sagittarius rising. And this is going to happen in your 5th house. Now, the 5th house is a really fun house. The 5th house is all about children, hobbies, activities. So this is going to be a great time for you to really, Sagittarius, work a little bit harder on some hobbies or something that you have where you really want to move forward on it. It could be a new creative idea, a new project that you really feel inspired to move forward on and work on. This is a great time for you to move ahead and work on that. This is also a great time to meet some winter booze for cuffing season for you, Sagittarius, because the 5th house is all about also flings and the love flings that we have with the people that we find kind of cute. And Sagittarius, for you, I have the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Wands, meaning that if you felt like you are disempowered, you're going to be empowered during this full moon to move past any blockages that you have with like not stepping up into your power and creating wealth and abundance when it comes to like your creative endeavors and your creative projects. So definitely stay strong. Definitely find that new Aries innovative and creative ways to share your ideas and projects, because they definitely are worth nurturing, because they definitely will turn you into that Queen of Wands. Yeah, awesome. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. This is happening in your 4th house of home, your 4th house of emotions and how you feel. So this is a great time to really get things together in a home. If your home has been disorganized, this is a great time to redecorate. It's also a great time to reconnect with your parents, reconnect with your mother, reconnect with your father, talk about some past memories, maybe take some time to actually like discuss things that you haven't discussed with them. This is a great time with the Aries energy to actually speak your truth and feel empowered, and also a great time to think about what you can do in your home to make your home life a little bit better. And I've also got the Three of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles not reverse. I can't remember who I had in reverse for, but not reverse. So meaning this is a great time for you to figure out how you want to create the life that you want for yourself, that makes you feel emotionally secure and that makes you feel financially secure. With the Prince of Pentacles here, it is the slowest moving prince, so this is going to be a really labor of love when it comes to really figuring out the life that you would like to have. That's beautiful. All right, Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This is happening in your third house. This is going to be a great time for you, Aquarius, to actually speak your truth, to really speak your truth or write anything that you really have in mind that you really feel like you couldn't get off your chest. With the Aries full moon illuminating your third house, and the Mercury energy that's originally there ruling that house, you're going to feel so empowered to actually find your emotions through how you sing, how you create, and it's really going to allow you to get in touch with your logic side a little bit more. And for you, Aquarius, I have the Star card and the Five of Pentacles. No more will you not feel completed by the universe through creating and expressing yourself. Five of Pentacles is a time of just hardship. Maybe you've been going through financial worries, financial troubles, or maybe you just have been feeling the lack in general when it comes to self-worth. But through the moon being here, it's going to give you a new creative avenue to be able to bring in your energy and bring in that energy, the energy of knowing, the energy of being able to pull down from the ethers information that you need to channel for any next steps and moves that you want to make. So this is going to be a really enlightening moon for you, Aquarius. Woo, this card is flying out. I also have the Prince of Pentacles for you. So definitely, I'm just going to say Aquarius is for you, one to fly out. This is a time where the worth is coming, but the worth is coming pretty slowly. But don't give up. Don't believe. And last but not least, I have Pisces and Pisces rising. This is going to be happening in your second house. And the second house rules value. It rules money. It rules your finances. It rules how you think about money, how you think about finances, what you think is valuable in your life. So this is a great time to really take stock and inventory of how you value yourself and how you budget your money. This is a great time for you to go over your self-image and how you figure out your worth in society and to yourself and to the people that you love. And I definitely, for you, have Four of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles, who makes another appearance here. The Four of Cups meaning your self-image and your self-worth, or like what you felt you lost, especially when it comes to money. So this can definitely help you reevaluate how you feel towards money, your relationship with money, whether it's toxic or unhealthy, and how you can move forward into making it into something that you would love to see more of. I'm super excited. Thank you for tuning in to Supaultraviolet. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to www.supaultraviolet.com, where you will find me on there. And my Instagram is Supaultraviolet. If you wanted to share the violet vibes with me, I'll be seeing you guys next week for the October monthly love readings. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.